Hi, and welcome to Module 2. I'm going to make this a really short, I'm going to keep this pretty short, my little introduction. Let me share my screen with you. I just kind of want to walk you through this module. This module is going to be pretty similar to the way the future modules are, and so please keep that in mind. Now, as always, if you want to minimize the modules before this, that allows you to be able to kind of just bump right into this. But as you come here to Module 2, you have my video you're watching, which is here. There's the goals, deadlines, and checklist. That, if you click on that, will give you all the goals for the next few weeks. You can get a printable copy of that, which I believe is a printable copy for the entire semester. So if you already printed that from last module, you don't have to. I recommend you print that just so you have it and can cross things off as you move along through the course. So the other thing is learning outcomes. Learning outcomes to a certain degree are one of those things that some of you may kind of be like, oh, okay, why am I looking at this? But if you do print that out, that's a nice thing to review for the final. The final is cumulative, it is comprehensive. And so you would probably benefit from having that. Now, after that, you get into these goals. Now, I don't have the dates on these goals. It's on the other thing. And if you click on the goal, there'll be a little video and it will give the due date for it. Everything in here is due by this date. And so it'll say, you know, read Hurley 1.1, do the learning logic tutorial, do the Apply assignments, that kind of thing. So what you can also see is you'll see that goal 1 is here and then everything else is indented. And then goal 2 is here and everything else is indented. And goal 3 and everything else is indented. Now goal 3 has a discussion board in it. And what the idea is that by the time goal 3 is reached, which is week 3 of the class, so that's the 8th of February, you should make your first post on that one. You can make it earlier, you can make replies to others, but you don't have to have all the replies to other people done until the end of the module, which is February 22nd, but or it may vary from semester to semester, but it's not due until it's due for the course. But if you do by goal 3 have to have that initial post. If you do not have that initial post due by that time, I'll still accept it, but I will take off points. And so that's just because other people reply in order to have a discussion. And so if you're waiting till like 15 minutes before it's due, then it's not really a discussion. So I do ask that you do that early. If you want to reply to others early, if you want to finish the discussion board early, that's fine. But you do have to have the first post on that one by the end of goal 3, and the one for goal 4, the fallacy one, by the end of goal 4. As far as it goes, just kind of want to walk you through this. This is all stuff that comes through MindTap. You should have signed up. If you haven't, make sure to do it. That information on how to sign up is once again back up here under this MindTap. It'll kind of give a quick overview video. You basically click any MindTap link, and these are MindTap links, and it will allow you to connect your, sign up for an account and pay for the account, which you should have gotten an access code when you purchase your book from the bookstore or purchase an access code through the bookstore. And then once you click on that, you'll be able to access the material once you enter that code. Now, as far as it goes, don't go into MindTap and sign up and then try to use a course key. That's not the way you do it. You have to do it by clicking here, okay? The reason is that's just the way it works. It's an embedded course so that you don't have to leave the course. Everything directly links to what you're doing. So if you click on the first one, it's a reading. You'll do the reading. And as I noted before, if you click this, it'll read it for you so you can kind of follow along if you like to have the reading going along. That's opened in a new tab. So, you kind of have to go back. I have to wait for this to reload here. I guess I didn't minimize that. Anyway, there's also what we call learning logic tutorial. These learning logic tutorials are an older thing, but I find these very useful as kind of a quick review. It's kind of like an interactive textbook. Instead of just reading the material, I would read the material first, but then as you come through, if you click on this, and it kind of it reads the material to you. It reads the material to you while it kind of walks you through. And once you get through with enough of it, it will give you questions that you have to answer to, you know, say, nope, that's not the right answer. Try again. Oh, there, you're correct. That is a conclusion indicator. And so it's kind of going to give you that. If you, you know, it'll ask you to type things. It'll tell you if you're right. This is not going to be for a grade, but this is, I think, a very nice way to do it as a review. Now, once you have done that, once you're comfortable and you've done that, you can then, where am I at here? Oh, here we are. Once you've done that, you come to Applia, and Applia is like a quiz, and you open that, and the Applia is not just like an interactive non-credit textbook. This is something that's graded. These will be 10 to 20 points each, and when you do them, when you start them, you start here. You can do them up to 3 times, and so you go through and you give your answers. You know, okay, has a truth value of is, you know, that kind of thing, and you enter all these things. You say grade it now, and it'll say, oh, you got that one right, that one wrong, and it'll tell you why you got it wrong. You can then retake it, and you can say, okay, I'll retake it. You can try another version, and you can do that 3 times for each of these. And hopefully as you do it, you learn a little bit and you improve your score. It should give you the highest score you get on those, but I may be wrong about how that's set. It may be actually just, it may give an average or whatever. I think it's supposed to give you the highest score. I guess let me know if it's not doing it that way, and I'll see. But I think it's supposed to give you the highest of those. Anyway, and then what happens is that will automatically populate into my grade book, and you'll see those there as you do it. So if you look back here at this module, you know, you have goal 1. This is all due by the end of the first week. Goal 2 is all due by the end of the second week. Goal 3 is due by the end of the third week. Goal 4 by the end of the 4th week, and goal 5 by the end of the 5th week. So that's the basic gist of that. There's, you know, everyone's due at the end of another week. You know, it's not much more than that. Everything's due at the end of another week. And so in this case, that is, each one is due that way. You know, part of the thing is people say, well, you know, what if I don't have time one week? Well, I would encourage you to work ahead. If you run into a problem and you can't make a goal one week, email me. I'm usually flexible and willing to extend the deadline a couple of days for you. And, you know, if you do it every module, then we're gonna have a problem. But if you do it once or twice, don't hesitate to let me know. But, you know, those are there because the problem is there's just way too much material. Logic has a lot of material. There's a lot of detail, a lot of information. And if you don't do just a little bit every week, then you're going to run into problems. So I would highly encourage you to do that. All right, have a good day. Good luck. If you have any questions, just let me know.